The name's Ray Ray, and today we are going to be reacting to a video called Top 10 Wrestlers to Use the Frog Splash. And this video is by Wrestling Flashback. This seems like an interesting video. The frog splash is one of those moves every wrestler uses. Every wrestler does. And to me personally, the best person that's done the frog splash, the best two wrestlers that have the best frog splashes, to me, are Rob Van Dam and Eddie Guerrero. Those two, without a doubt, best frog splashes. Now, again, this video is by Wrestling Flashbacks. Go check him out. Go like, comment, subscribe to him. And without further ado, let's begin this video. We'll see who are the top wrestlers that are. Oh my god, I can't speak. The top 10 wrestlers who are good at the frog splash. Let's just start. Okay, let's just start.
The frog splash is one of wrestling's most spectacular aerial moves.
Yeah, it is.
It's one of the most eye-catching maneuvers as the wrestler literally leaps into the sky before crashing down on their opponent. Those moments in the air make the person performing the move seem like a superhero as they gracefully soar through the sky.
It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen!
Today we'll highlight the wrestlers who did the move best as we list the top 10 users of the frog splash. An honorable mention goes to Mexican wrestler La Fiera, who was the first person to use the frog splash back in the 1980s. Sure, it's evolved since he first began hitting it, but Fiera holds the distinction of being the innovator of the frog splash.
Really? That's interesting. I did not know that. That's cool.
Number 10, Art Barr. Art Barr is one of the men credited with popularizing the frog splash in the 90s. Its name is in reference to how Art resembled a frog when performing the maneuver, and it was this technique that helped make the move look so impressive. Had his life and career not been tragically cut short, Barr would have certainly ranked higher on the list. Number 9, Christian. Although Captain Charisma didn't dive as gracefully as some of the other entries on the list, he was one of the wrestlers that adopted the frog splash as a regular move following Eddie Guerrero's passing. Christian did this as a tribute to Eddie, and now anytime we see Christian climb to the top and leap through the air, we think of Latino heat.
That's sweet. That's nice.
He's going for baby.
Number 8, Chavo Guerrero. Chavo was another wrestler who introduced the frog splash into his arsenal following the death of Eddie.
Chavo with a frog splash. Frog splash to the back. And there's the frog splash. And Chavo with a frog splash. And now
Of course, Chavo's got to do a good frog splash, you know.
It was a special moment when Chavo defeated JBL with the frog splash on the first episode of SmackDown following Eddie's death.
What a moment this is, Cole. This one's for you, Eddie.
Rest in peace, Eddie.
Chavo continued to use the frog splash, pointing to the sky in honor of his uncle before executing the move.
Trying to get him down. But Chavo's saying, this is for you, Eddie. Stop it, Chavo.
Number 7, Rey Mysterio. Mysterio will likely go down as wrestling's greatest ever high flyer. We've seen him perform all sorts of different high-flying maneuvers throughout his career. The frog splash was just another strong addition.
The biggest representative of, well, Latino wrestling, like Mexican wrestling, of lucha libre, and the definition of a superhero. Rey
To his
Mysterio.
aerial offense.
On the verge of becoming United States champion. Frog splash. No way. Frog splash. He's got it. No way. He did it.
The 619 acted as the setup, while the frog splash gave fans the big finish, once again reminding us of Latino heat.
Shades of Eddie Guerrero. Viva la raza.
Rey has since passed down the frog splash to his son Dominic Mysterio as the legacy of Eddie Guerrero continues to live on.
Yeah, that's sweet. I like that. I like that. Eddie Guerrero's legacy is passed on, man. Chavo, Christian did it to honor him. Then in the family, it was Chavo. And then Eddie's best friend, Rey Mysterio. And then I'm getting so confused. Then Rey Mysterio's son Dominic starts using it. Eddie's legacy will never die, man. It will never die.
Good frog splash from the top. That's just one. Get ready for number 2.
Number 6, Kevin Owens. Owens' frog splash
Oh,
was
yeah.
particularly powerful given how much weight came crashing down on
Yeah,
the opponent.
That's 270 pounds. Get ready for a splash.
Owens might not be as quick and nimble as the other entries on our list, but this is what makes his frog splash so effective,
Yeah,
since it focuses more on creating the most impact rather than getting the most height.
Yeah. Like, that's a lot of weight.
Kevin's version of the move has previously been referred to as the bull frog splash due to how much extra force Owens can generate as a result of his size. KO has also hit the frog splash in some of the most unique ways.
Remember the bad ribs if he connects.
Number
Wow.
5, Seth Rollins. Rollins has put
That frog splash, man. That frog splash on Roman through the table, like, oof.
his body on the line countless times when hitting the frog splash. He's hit the moves in numerous different match types and in a variety of different ways.
Rollins top rope. Cesaro nowhere to go. Rollins. Oh my goodness.
With flawless
that frog
technique and
splash
clean
looked awesome.
execution,
That was
Rollins is
awesome.
one of the most impressive frog splashes in wrestling.
Rollins can't get there. Absolutely no way. Bad hip at all.
We've seen Seth do all types of different flips in the past, but he's always gone back to the frog splash, and that's no surprise given its power and popularity. Rollins continues to build on the move by upping the risk factor.
Rollins going for everything he's got. Splash through Brock.
Number 4, D'Lo Brown. D'Lo performed the move as a way to pay homage to Art Barr, who D'Lo greatly admired, and that's no surprise given how D'Lo's frog splash shares the closest resemblance to Art's.
D'Lo kick. He can't reach him with this. Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Move, brother. That's over with me, man. It's over, man.
It was a thing of beauty to watch D'Lo's version of the frog splash, which was dubbed as the lowdown.
D'Lo, low down, frog splash.
Brown flew through the sky as 260
Ooh.
pounds collided
Ow.
with the opponent on the mat.
Top rope. Wow. Low down.
D'Lo went up high to then come low down.
Right back to his feet. Yeah. Low down from D'Lo Brown.
Number 3, Montez Ford. It's long since been said that
Oh,
no
yeah.
one gets higher than RVD. And while that is true in one sense, when it comes to the frog splash, Montez Ford gets more height than anyone. So much
Oh, yeah. Montez Ford, I hope he becomes like a single star. And I hope Montez Ford becomes like, you know, a future star. Because he has so much potential. But yeah, Montez Ford's frog splash, he goes so high. It's crazy. Again, not higher than RVD, you know, in other ways. But he does. It's crazy.
so
how
that
high
he christened the
goes.
move from the heavens.
I'm gonna make sure it's gonna be so high to the point they're not even gonna call it a frog splash. They're gonna literally call it from the heavens.
From the heavens! No! From the heavens! From the heavens! Wow, he transitioned there, midair!
And given how high and how far Ford can jump, one would think he's incredibly comfortable in the air. But believe it or not, Montez
Crazy.
is actually afraid of heights.
I am afraid of heights.
Really?
Batman is actually afraid of bats. So I thought it was the same way. If you're afraid of something, then maybe just keep tackling every time.
Ford uses
That's
the frog
true.
splash
That-
as a
that
finisher
makes
at a
sense.
time when other wrestlers use it as a signature move. This meant that Ford's take on the maneuver had to stand out, and stand out it certainly did.
Yeah, he
Inspired by
goes
users
high.
of the move that came before him.
Rob Van Dam and Eddie Guerrero. I try to have a combination, a mix of both of them. Eddie, when his impact, because when Eddie hit it, it just looked like it just, bah, it just took out whatever it was in the
Yeah.
person. It was gone. And also Rob Van Dam's height and his range. I've seen him hit it from like so many different areas in the ring. Those are like my 2 favorite ones. I'm going to try to have a mixture of both of them.
Montez continues to take the frog splash to new heights.
Top rope! From the heavens!
Number 2, Rob Van Dam.
Of
Van Dam's
course,
version was
Rob
fittingly
Van Dam.
named the 5-star frog splash. This was coined by commentator Joey Styles as a shot at Dave Meltzer, since Styles believed Meltzer hadn't been giving ECW
Oh,
the
yeah.
credit they deserved. The 5-star frog splash allowed RVD to
Oh, yeah. I don't want to start anything, but whoever, it's 2025. Whoever listens to Dave Meltzer, hey, I'm surprised people in 1997 listened to Dave Meltzer. Like, really? Sorry. Like, how you not gonna give Rob Van Dam a 5-star match, in any, like, or Kurt Angle? You know what I mean? Anyways, that's another whole ass conversation. Let's begin.
jump
Let's
as
continue.
high as possible into the air and then come down with the greatest amount of impact.
My arms are a bit more. He gets up there, extends. Maybe why I go so much higher than he does too.
cross.
It didn't matter where his opponent was positioned or what angle Van Dam was jumping from. He could swing and bend his body in midair and still land perfectly. Rob landed with so much impact he'd sell the effects of the move. If it had taken that much out of the whole effing show, imagine the damage done to the opponent.
Devon convulsing, look at him. Oh, damn.
The 5-star frog splash allowed RVD to reach the very top of the industry when he captured the WWE Championship at ECW One Night Stand 2006.
What the hell?
I'm glad Rob Van Dam had his moment.
Number 1, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, obviously number 1, Eddie Guerrero, obviously. But like, Rob Van Dam is one of my favorite wrestlers, and one of the reasons why was, as a kid, I loved watching Rob Van Dam hit the 5-star frog splash. It looked so cool. It looked so awesome and so cool. Yeah.
To be ranked
And
higher
then obviously number 1, the great, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero.
than the 5-star frog splash, then you know Guerrero's version of the move had to be something special.
Eddie Guerrero on top. Oh my God, what a frog splash!
Eddie first began using the move after watching La Fiera in Mexico.
I really liked his technique and just his style. You know, I took that move and I did it my way.
Guerrero built on La Fiera's technique by adding more of a pump motion in the air as Eddie kept his hands together, bringing his knees close to his body before extending out.
He does more like what you do on a diving board with his arms more straight out.
Frog splash and a 5-star frog splash!
The move was originally known as the jackknife splash, given how fast the mid-air action resembled a quick-drawing folding knife of the same name. Guerrero's tag team partner, Art Barr, inherited the maneuver from Eddie, where it then became the frog splash.
See, the frog splash, Art stole that from me. I was doing that way before Art got hold of it. He used to do it with the legs out, and he looked like actually a frog in the air. That's how they got the name the frog splash.
Then, after Art's passing, Guerrero used the move as his finisher in honor of his former tag partner.
After Art passed away, I kind of kept doing it.
The move brought Eddie massive success, as any time he was feeling froggy, the fans would rise, excited to see Latino heat soar like an eagle.
Eddie.
This gave us some absolutely classic moments.
Yep, one of the best moments ever. So happy
Few
for Eddie.
wrestlers had a connection with the audience like Eddie Guerrero, and the frog splash was just one of the ways
Facts.
Eddie felt larger than life.
Facts.
Look at Van Dam's positioning. Can Eddie Guerrero even reach him? Frog splash! Eddie, no, Eddie, no! Don't do it!
I'm about to cage now. Off the
That
cage.
brings us to the end of this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you like this one, be sure to check out our video on top 10 greatest Eddie Guerrero lie, cheat, and steal moments. Have a great day, and I'll see
I might check that out in the next one. Queer's Eddie Guerrero lie, cheat, and steal moments. I might check that out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. But yeah, the frog splash is such an awesome move. Like, if I was a wrestler and I wasn't afraid of heights, I wasn't afraid to fall from up high. If I wasn't afraid, then I would have probably used that move too. I would have used that move too. Man, yeah. The best high flyers, man. The frog splash is definitely one of the best moves. And of course, Eddie Guerrero, the man. Yeah. Eddie Guerrero. The man that, made it popular. Made it his own. No, I didn't know. What was the name? La Fiera? I think La Fiera. That was interesting knowing that, he's the first one to actually do the frog splash. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And again, go check out Wrestling Flashback. Go check his video out. Original video will be linked down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.